we still, people, still holding on to stuff.
I said what I had to say, and I'm done with it.
I love what you said. That was dope.
I'm done with it.
Because I ain't know that, because they got You Still Funny award, Yeah.
I'm a grown woman. I had 2 children cut out of me.
Yeah.
Come here with me.
Welcome back to another episode of the Big Church Podcast. The door's open. Church is on the move. Pay your tithes on the spot and stay away from short pocket thoughts. You dig? Hey, man, I'm your host, Big Church. Yeah, it's me. And I hope you're out there staying sucker free. And, we got the biggest on the podcast all the time, man, so we got to bring the heavy hitters in. And I got a great, great friend of mine, since the 90s, and she's doing dope things out here. And let me bring her a proper introduction on the church. You know what I'm talking about? Today's guest is LaShawnda Bryant, a life insurance specialist, restorer, coach, and upcoming author whose work is grounded in faith and purpose and transformation. Born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee, LaShawnda is a proud graduate of Whites Creek Comprehensive High School. She went on to earn her bachelor's degree in hospitality and tourism from Tennessee State University, go Big Blue,
Big Blue.
Followed by her master's of business administration from Trevecca Nazarene University. She also holds the distinguished chartered financial consultant CHFC designation. For more than 2 decades, LaShawnda has educated and empowered families to protect their legacy and build and rebuild their life through her own journey, walking through seasons of death, depression, and profound professional loss, and discovering how God can transform pain into purpose. Her children inspire her. Her faith sustains her. Her mission is clear: to help others rise, restore, reclaim the life of God intended for them. She believes that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Feel free to use whatever you like, but I used all of it. Man, y'all give it up for my girl, man, LaShawnda Bryant, baby.
Whites Creek education.
Oh, man, you're not going to slow down because I be nervous
slow down because, some of the words, didn't come out.
Yeah, you like...
Hey,
is she looking at me?
When the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
Man, that's a beautiful thing. How you doing, LaShawnda?
I am good. How are you? I just wanted to wear my sunglasses as you got started because you got yours on.
Oh, okay.
Are we taking them off?
No, I'm keeping mine on. I can stay.
Okay,
keep it player.
Okay, Yeah, ain't no sun in here, but I roll with you.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I love that green now.
Thank you.
I like that.
How you been, Kevin?
Man, I've been great, man. I can't really complain. Life's good and family good, so
that's good.
I'm really out the way, so I'm really good.
That's good.
Can't complain. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm awesome. More than good. I had a daughter graduate on Wednesday.
I seen that. Congratulations.
So that was my last one out the nest, and I ain't have but 2. And it's like it was a lot, right? Mm-hmm. And so I'm great. I'm feeling good. It's like, and then I had a birthday last week. And
okay.
It seems like I turned 48, and then life's turned on.
Man.
Like just 3 or 4 days ago.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, I see you over there.
No.
What's the perfume?
Yeah, no.
Valentino. That's okay. So we're going to make that happen a little bit. So, yeah. I love it, man.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
This is awesome. It's an awesome blessing. I am honored to be on here, actually. And I'm proud of you. This is good.
Man,
you're so funny, and so people sometimes don't take you serious, right? This is some serious stuff. This is, to me, God put purpose on your life for you to have people like me and others to be able to have this voice.
And this platform.
This platform.
You know what I'm saying? I was telling somebody about that the other day. I said, man, growing up playing football and stuff, I thought that was my purpose. I would go to the NFL and all this. And then, like God had another, calling for you because it's like I didn't know. And, that's when, I think 2 Chainz said in his book, God, the voice in your head is God. And I was like, I can relate to that. And I was like, man, we could do. And
Yeah.
okay, you could do this, brother. And, you know what I'm saying? Just don't be scared. So.
You know, I thought my purpose was going to be just to educate people about life insurance for the rest of my life. And then here I am, going to finish a book and get to touring and coaching and stuff. So it's exciting, you know, but I still educate people about life insurance. But, you know, I'm excited about the next
chapter, man, because, you know, like I say, you know, I always say, you know, everybody, you know, celebrate the new year when the new year. I was like, nah, it's your birthday to me. That's your new year. You know.
Yep.
You know, I don't know how everybody else do it.
That's
but,
right.
You know,
that's
I do it like this.
That's why, and then my birthday don't start to the 7th, but it don't end to like the 31st. So I don't even start. I give them few days to.
Yeah. You got it on a nice month too, May.
I know, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, yeah. It ain't too hot. It's perfect. Let's get into you, LaShawnda, man.
Sure.
You know, so you coming from Bordeaux.
Bordeaux.
That's the black people say around here, Bordeaux. Coming from Bordeaux, Tennessee. How was your childhood?
Oh, jump right on in, right?
Yeah. It's all about you.
Well, you know, my childhood was not traditional, right? Which I know plenty of my friends and people around me knew that. So my grandmother raised me, and she's kind of how I got into she is how I got into insurance, but my grandmother raised me. My mother was killed when I was in 8th grade. I was 14 years old. A lot of people don't know that. And actually, the first time saying that was when I talked to you a few weeks ago.
Right.
And my dad was in and out of jail. And so it was my grandmother. My grandmother was the matriarch of the house, you know, and while I lived in a nice house and on an L street, I wasn't in a neighborhood. It was any given day. I come home, the lights may be off, beds may be kicking in the doors, water may be off. And I'm telling this because I don't want people to think that, oh, she started here.
Right.
No, I went from the hood to Hong Kong, and you can too. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's the true story, right? Being the first to create legacy in my family with degrees and things like that, it's like that was the purpose. The God said, hey, let me take her through this valley so then she can help others get through there. You know, so my childhood was fun. It also was scary. You know, if you don't have your mother and you don't have your father, who do you have, right? Yeah. And so for me, it was God, you know, and I'm not going to lie and say, you know, my faith got me through it. That's all I can say, you know, because it was times when I felt lonely. You know, I probably was depressed even as a child and didn't know it, you know, didn't have the things other people had. But it just made me have more ambition, made me want to be more resilient, made me want to get after it, right? So that's it. Like, I went to public school, which I don't think I did too bad. And just that was childhood. When I was in the 8th grade and my mother got killed, my grandmother took in my brother. And so that's when I went to work, Taco Bell. And
Dickinson Road.
Huh?
Dickinson Road.
Dickinson Road. I think you're stalking me, Kevin.
Dickinson Road.
Nacho Bell Grande, right?
Yeah,
but yeah, I went to work and I started working then, and I kept working. I worked all the way through school. I'm still working now. I'm just not working hard. I'm working smart. But well, now I'm working hard again. I think God wants me to do it again. So I raised my brother. He got out of high school. He's great. He's awesome. He's a chef. You know, I have some other siblings. I have an older sister by my mother. And now I have a younger sister by my father. That's a whole nother story. But for a long time, I was a daddy's girl, as much as I could be, right? So, but I had fun. We laughed. You know, we laughed through all the pain. And I don't want to sit here and write a sob story, but I also want to be authentic and true.
Right. Yeah. You know, as a child, how did you go through that? You found out your mom was killed.
You know, I'm going to be honest. I had no emotion originally because I was like, I didn't know that woman. You know, kid, like I didn't know her. You know, I've been with my grandmother all this time. But I now in reflection, I feel like that's when God halted me because that was the first sign of death for me. And so then I was numb to it. So like, I think that's why I even excelled through life insurance because, you know, when you write life insurance, you also have to deliver checks, right? And I'm a check deliverer, okay? I don't bring you no card, casserole. I want to bring you some cash or the check, right? So, but I can be in that setting, in the house with, you know, bodies and not have any problem. And then I go home and I just like, it's like what Superman and what was the thing he had?
Lois Lane?
No, but he had
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. So
Come on.
So crazy. But so I think he started my path way back then, not having my mom. And so I didn't have any emotion about death at all. And so then you fast forward, and then I get to 2016 and I lost my aunt, and that's when depression started. And I thought every year I was getting out of it. Did not. Then in 2017, my dad died. And it just kept going on. So for about 10 years, I've been sitting in that spot. So the book that I'm writing is about how you go through that, right? Basically witnessing firsthand how God can restore what life tries to,
crush you.
Yeah. He can restore what life tries to destroy, I guess I should say, right? And so I'm just a restorer. I've been a restorer for a long time. And so now it's time to put it to work. But childhood, that's what it was. I never felt bitter. I wasn't mad. I just had to get after it. And I didn't lack nothing. Yeah.
That's what I'm about to say.
A lot of people didn't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Because you could have fooled me because you told me 8th grade.
Yep.
So was it before, when we in road school or before the summer or
I can't tell you, but I can look at her death certificate and tell you. But I know that it was 8th grade.
Yeah, it was.
And
yeah.
Probably before you was my boyfriend.
Okay.
You gonna tell the people?
Yeah. Yeah, she chose now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Already.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, but it happened around that time.
Okay.
And I just kept going. It's so much had happened at that point in my life too. Like I said, lights off, water off. You never know what you're gonna eat. All the things. And it was like, okay, one more big thing. And then it was funny because after I started telling people that my mom passed away, because I don't even think I told the school at first, and everybody was like, and they were just all panicked, and I wasn't, and I couldn't understand. Well, I don't know how that feeling, but she wasn't in my life, and so, but I still respected.
Yeah,
the role.
Life.
Yeah.
I understand that. So, how depression looks like to
LaShawnda
Bryant?
Depression looks apparently cute because nobody knew I was going through it, right? Depression. I wasn't a crier as a kid. I was a fighter, right? Then 2016 hit, and I'm in the mirror. I'm crying. I'm like, what is going on? And truthfully, this wasn't one of my favorite aunts. And I'm like, why am I crying like this, right? Well, she didn't treat me like I was her favorite. How about that?
Right.
At first. And so it was like, why am I crying like this? What's going on? I couldn't get through it. I didn't understand it. And, I've had faith for a long time. At one point, I thought I was God's only child. I'm just saying. He talks to me so much, right? And so it was just a lot of tears, a lot of numbness, a lot of thought. Never anything suicidal or anything like that, but just not lively. And I wouldn't go around people if I wasn't lively. I just would stay at home or, if I came out, then I was out because I was happy to be out, but not. And I didn't really know that that's what I was going through until I was in the midst of it, And now looking back on it, I feel like I was like Job. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go. He had me there, and I matriculated through it, as Tennessee State University say, and I'm through it. I'm on the other side of it, and I can honestly say I feel that in my heart, in my head, and I feel like that we need to talk about it because death brings on depression.
That it does.
Right?
Yeah.
And some people are like, oh no, I'm good, and so. What I can say is I want to be that voice. I want to be able to talk to people and have that conversation with them, and help them with the tools to get out of it, right? Yeah. So that's what depression looks like. It looks like a lot of crying. It looks like my kids thinking she a punk. You know what I'm saying? Right. But still going to church, still praising the Lord, still doing all the things, still lights on at State Farm. I'm there. LaShawnda's going to be there. She's going to take care of everybody else. And then I may go home and just be me, Right. So it's not a place I want people to stay in, right? You got to stay above the line when you feel like you're getting that way, and just making sure people have the tools to do that. I mean, for me, if I can explain it to you. So to me, if you think about life, you close your eyes, you think about life. I think about it as a process. You're on the road of life, right?
Right.
And in this process, you're going to be hit with things: depression, low finances. Loneliness, all the things, right? And what do you do in that process? We're on this road of life to get to eternal life, right? But right before we get to eternal life, God gives us these promises. And he made me some promises, right? So when you on this path and you get hit with those things, you got to know how to tighten up in the process, right? And how do you tighten up? You got to read the word. You got to listen to uplifting stuff. You have to journal. You have to go to therapy. You may have to get some medication, because I did, right? You have to talk about it, right? It's no closing yourself in. And it's just like, those are the things I want people to know. You're a big deal. So you need to make sure that you know you're a big deal. By the way, you're a big deal too.
Thank you.
Yeah, so my thought is I just want to encourage people, on this road we call life. We're in a process. We're just trying to get there. We're trying to look more like him when we get to him. And you got to know how to tighten up. You can't let it take you out.
Oh, yeah.
Because it takes some people out.
A few people I know went to school.
Yep.
Went
and a lot of people you're probably walking around talking to, laughing with, and they don't even know how to get out of it, especially men too on that. Because I've been journaling all my life, right? But when I mention to a guy, sometimes, hey, do you write your thoughts down? I go, no. It's such a release. Yes.
All of those stuff. I never understood.
You don't get to cry. You know what I'm saying?
I never understood that, because I think I had somebody on the podcast like, man, you man, don't cry. We may go to the back and cry. I said, bruh, I may cry because I feel good.
That's right.
Something does happen, and God showed me He's there, man. I'm like, ooh, you reassured me.
That's right.
Once again, you know what I'm saying?
That's
so,
right.
just keep going, okay? You may look rough,
That's
but
it. You gotta,
going.
It's the mindset, and so I actually I guess you could call it a podcast on Clubhouse. It's one that they can't talk back to me like I'm talking to you, but I do all and so it's called Mindset and Motivation. I do it on Sundays, every Sunday morning at 7 a.m.
When you catch that, don't plug it in.
Sure. I mean, I don't get paid for it. I volunteer.
Okay.
Like, that's how passionate I am about making sure people's mental health is together, right? Yeah. And so I talk about whatever I can. So one thing that helped me is when I started doing it, I went over the book, The Mountain Is You. And I took the platform, or the people in the platform, through this for about 7 weeks. And I was able to come out of The Mountain Is You understanding what my mountain was. And I had several, right? But the first one was hypervigilance, just anxious productivity, just doing. Because I would be, supposed to be working, and now I'm in here doing laundry. I'm over there doing it, just trying to do something, right? So that was the first one. And so as I was leading them through that book, and then my second one obviously was depression. So when you realize what your mountains are, that's doing the work. And so as I did that, I was able to come out of that. And one of the sentences, there's 2 sentences I go by this year that I use. And one of them came from that book, and the other one, the Bible, kind of, sort of. But the first one, in The Mountain Issue, is like, I never want to feel like that again. Kevin, I never want to feel like that again. And I won't,
Yeah.
And then the second one is, God has never failed me. Now, that might not be in the scripture, but you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly.
So with those 2 things, those has sustained me to be like, oh, what I'm worried for? I'm not going to be negligent and just keep risking things. I'm not that person, but He's never failed me. So anytime I'm in a situation where I never want to feel like that again, that's what I say. Whether it's me talking to you and I don't like what you said to me, whether it's, I don't put myself in those situations where I can feel whatever that is again. And depression was one of those. And I never want to feel like that again. And so this is my way of never feeling like it again. It's just talking about it.
Yeah. Because it was like you ain't been through nothing. Ain't got no lines in your face, on the eyes.
I lost all my hair.
You say you lost all your... You just cut it off, man.
It started depression, and worry, and it started falling out. So I just let it go. That's how much I don't care.
You got the head for sure.
Thank you. My mom my biological mom used to wear her hair like this. So when I started wearing I look like my mama.
See?
But I make it work, But all kinds of things come from you when you're in that stage. Weight loss, weight gain, hair loss, all the things.
Because I tell her, it can be depression. You have retail therapy. It ain't necessarily,
some people,
a lot of people, I'm going to go shopping.
But negligently, right?
Right.
And so just trying to keep people on the right track as I try to keep myself. Because, just like they said, church. Never mind. It's church.
Church, same thing.
I got to keep me up too. But just feed myself good stuff that I was able to bring myself out. And I ain't been out long. I was in there from 2016. You know what this year is, aren't you? I've been about a decade into it. Wow. And I promise you, when I say this is fresh off, I was writing the book. I started writing the book in probably about 3 or 4 years ago. Okay. And I couldn't understand why God wouldn't let me finish it.
So if I seen you at the reunion, you was going through that. At 16.
I had probably. No.
Okay.
She died later because we had the reunion in the summer.
Sometime. Yeah.
And I just, it was crazy. Yeah. You know, I was still, doing successful things, but that stuff was only temporary. You know what I mean? If your heart ain't right and your head ain't right, you can be cute all you want to.
We can talk about
that. That's it.
That's it.
Can you be authentic? Can you love yourself? Can you love your neighbor? You know, when I actually went through divorce in 18, so my aunt 16, my dad 17, my husband 18. Okay. Won't he do it? I tell my friend, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna really, really do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. And so I forgot what I was saying.
No, you good.
What was I saying right then?
You were saying about depression, the years you was in, 16, 17,
yeah, but 18. You asked me about something. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe they'll cut that part out.
Yeah, it's all good. But understand where you're coming from, though. You're talking about, a decade.
Mm-hmm. Decade of that.
Yeah. A decade of that.
And not even thinking I was in it either. Like, I was
in a fog.
Huh? Yeah, mental fog. As a matter of fact, in 2020, I was getting I did really well in insurance and very well. And so I had a home that had a saltwater pool and all this stuff. So 2020, when they asked me to come into leadership, right? Here we go.
Saltwater pool.
I did.
Ooh, y'all heard that now. Not that chlorine stuff.
So first I went from the hood to Hendersonville. And then Hendersonville to Hong Kong.
Ooh, all the majors.
But in all of that, I mean, it was decked out, no lies to tell you. We had a little golf putt. We had, all the things, hot tub. I'm a award-winning hot tub soaker. I should be in the Guinness book. I am it. I'm telling you. So I had all the things, right? But if you don't feel good inside or up here, what does that matter?
Yeah.
Matters nothing to me. Matters not, actually. Right. But the point of me saying that was, I remember sitting by the pool. I was babysitting my grandson, and one of my girlfriends called who works in the same company as me, and she said, they want you to come to leadership. And I was like, to do what? Like, I can't even think right now. I mean, literally, I was such in a fog. I said, I don't even know what I would tell them, right? Yeah. And I went through the interview. Wasn't me, it was God. I don't even know. And then I took my family to Philadelphia, and then other storms started to happen with my son, and other things, And it just, I was there, and I'm one of those people that show up when it's hard, right? I can perform, but it's naturally. It's not like a performance. It's right. But then I go back.
You are, yeah.
And what kryptonite, what I'm saying? Look like I've been, fighting a war. But I got up every day trying to bless somebody else. My only prayer every day was, God, let me explain to somebody about life insurance. Let me help protect their family and their legacy, right? And that's what I did every day. So I don't know how I made it through those 10 years. So I've been with State Farm 20 years.
Right.
So 10 years of that.
Yeah, I used
in
to
my prime.
65. Yeah,
in my prime, I was not good because money don't make me.
Right.
This ain't right. That ain't right. This ain't right.
Yeah. You might as well forget
That's it. Right?
Yeah.
So that's where I started. That's how I started into it, was death. But I feel like now that I'm bringing it full circle, I went numb when my mother was killed, and I just got to work, right? I've been a restorer a long time. I remember working at the Maxwell House Hotel.
Yeah.
And my boss there, I had gotten a position. He's, what is it called? Not raised. It was, you know what I'm talking about.
A promotion.
Yeah, I ain't had them in so long. I don't know what they look like. So anyway, I got a promotion, and there was no desk or, and I wanted to be important because remember, I ain't had I didn't tell you that. I didn't have a bedroom, right? I'm sleeping wherever we could sleep in the house.
Right, couch floor.
And so now I can finally have something that I own. I can say is mine. And I said, how am I going to be a manager without a desk and a phone? He said, well, if you can find somewhere to go, my guess. And he walked out the front door. Baby, by the time he came back the next day, I had got me this little corner. I had housekeeping come get their stuff. Banquets come get their stuff. I put a little plant from somebody's room. I had a phone. He said, you can blow life into the dead. That's when it started. And, you know, just going back, reflecting and knowing that restoration is what I'm here for, you know, is good. And it's like, it's not just for the broken, it's for the becoming, right? And it's like, I want to help people do that.
And you always been a leader, too.
Well, it's true.
Yeah. You know, everybody say boss. I said, nah, she's more of a leader.
Thank you.
Yeah. I like leaders.
I'm a lady.
Yeah, that too.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's go back a little bit.
Okay.
You graduating from White Creek High School.
I did.
Comprehensive High School.
Comprehensive.
High School.
Yeah.
Shout out to Old Hickory Boulevard. You going to TSU. What did you major in?
Hospitality and tourism.
Okay. So you were saying about the Maxwell House. You was at the Maxwell House before you went to state.
Yes. That's why I thought this was, I wanted to sell the city. And then my grandmother's aorta tore one Easter Sunday morning. And me being the astute when I had already bought a home, I had my son. And I went back and her aorta tore. If you know anything about the heart, when it does that, they have to go into emergency surgery. And she did. You have a 50-50 chance of survival.
Right.
And this is my rock. You know what I'm saying? My rock in the weary land. And so I go back and I couldn't find any life insurance. And I go, what? Because I remember all my life, my grandmother had these little gold envelopes. I don't care where she was going, church, Bible study, bingo, play her numbers.
Yeah.
You going to pay the insurance man. They didn't play that. So to go back and find out, she actually did have some. It was $6,000, $333 a month. And she was 3 months behind. I had less than a 2-year-old in front of me.
Right.
And I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to overnight the payment. But the next week, I went to speak. Or sometime there, I went to speak to my State Farm agent, and I was like, I don't understand. Like, I just bought a $100,000 policy. My child, a whole nother person is riding on it. It's $12. Why is, when she needed,
right,
it's this astronomical, this ain't even going to pay off the house.
Right.
And he explained to me the difference between term and permanent life insurance, and I signed up to become a State Farm agent that night. An intern. And I worked for him for a couple of years, and then I got out on my own.
Oh, so the person you went to about the insurance ended up being your mentor.
Yep, Lester McClain.
That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to Lester, man.
Lester McClain. That's my daddy.
Yeah, man.
That's my daddy. I saw him last week.
Oh, okay. That's dope, man.
Yeah, he's, you know, when you don't have one, God will put somebody there for you. And he has been, God has been so good. He does that for me. And probably for you, you know, you just,
for sure.
Sometimes we don't recognize it until you look back on it.
Yeah.
You
and
know?
he releases people from you, too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
True story.
A whole lot of y'all already know.
Or teaches you how to remove yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. So, graduating from TSU, where you get your master's in?
MBA, Master's of Business Administration.
Okay. That's right. That's what we said at the beginning.
That's okay. You know, it's a lot.
Yeah. You got a business.
I told you to pick and choose. You went. I'm just gonna read it. I'm just gonna read it.
Yeah, because that's your the resume. You leaving there, graduating, and everything. You still with State Farm?
State Farm.
Okay.
2009.
Yeah. You end up being, you said 43 out of
19,500 agents because I was educating, you know, about life insurance. It just became a passion of mine. It's like anybody I could talk to about it, I wanted to make sure they knew, hey, do you know the difference?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, term is like renting an apartment. Like I want to tell you now. You want me to tell you? Okay. Term is like renting an apartment.
Okay.
Okay. You got coverage for that term. So if it's a 10-year term, 20-year term, you got coverage. It's good. Because my rule of thumb is the life insurance you need is the one you have when you die. Okay?
Right.
So choose whatever you want. Nothing is better. We're always in this life saying, what's better, right? It's not better. It's what, are you being able to leave a legacy? Are you healthy enough to get through underwriting? So anyway, let me backtrack. Term is like renting an apartment or leasing an apartment, and you got that coverage, whether it's 1 year, 5 years, whatever.
Right.
But you got the coverage. You're getting what you pay for, right? Permanent life insurance, on the other hand, is like purchasing a home. Because not only do you have the coverage, you also are building equity inside your home that you can later become your own banker. And I teach that. That's where I lead from. And I teach them how to do that. And it sustains people. I have testimonies, right? As I'm teaching financial literacy, I teach people about how to add that one extra piece because we have that. We got taxable income. Everybody understands that. You know, Uncle Sam's gonna get his cash, right? Everybody. Then we got that tax deferred. Everybody kind of understand that 401k for IRAs. But when I talk about tax free money, and I say cash free life insurance, so many light bulbs go off, and they go, "What? Like your family get all that tax free?" And while you playing with what we putting interest on, you get all that tax free. This is stuff people don't tell us, right? I found out about it on happenstance. I was at a convention and they had it in this room called White Papers. When I'm going into a room with white papers. So I was with white papers. So I went in there, right? And I learned that. And I thought, oh my Jesus. You know, this goes back to Rockefeller. Rockefeller has a statement that says, I know ways of making money you know nothing of. And people think that you're trying to sell them something when I'm trying to help you leave a legacy. Right. So then I decided, hey, get whatever you want. My kid's going to be good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do. I know I do this, right? And I teach people that. And so that's how I got there.
I want to ask this, though. I have life insurance.
Sure.
But can I get another policy?
You can get as many as you want, and you should definitely have one outside of work. Because a lot of people like to say, oh, I got life insurance at work. Well, is it portable? Can you take it with you if you get fired? Can you take it with you if you are on disability? Can you take it, you know, you need to know the ins and outs of that. You can have as many policies as you want. I own so many policies.
Huh? I probably need to holler at you then.
I thought you was already hollering at me.
You know, on that tip for real. Because,
no, really,
you know,
this is important.
I'm like, okay, you know, I don't have any kids and everything, but I do have nephews and nieces and stuff like that.
You know, people have charities they want to leave things to. I know I'm going to leave some to TSU. You know, it's just you think about those things and then you're like, I really can't, I wanted to make sure that I can get people to stop saying things like, I don't care, I'm going to be dead. I don't know what she gonna do. I don't know what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And take care of your families. Right? Leave a legacy. You know? My purpose is my legacy.
Through that right now.
See what I'm saying?
You know,
I do not, let me say this on camera, I do not fund GoFundMe's. Do not call LaShawnda Bryant. You can call me for Little League, but I'm not funding GoFundMe's.
And she ain't making potato salad at your barbecue. And she can make a damn
now, I might make
potato salad.
I might do that, but I ain't. You tell me anything about life insurance because, especially younger people, because you know life insurance is age based and health based, right? You want to play games until it's too late. So you know the story came about when you let policies lapse. You think that's okay. Then next thing you know, now you're not insurable. Right. What? Didn't ever think it could be me. And I feel like that's the spot my grandmother was in because we found out she had cancer right after that surgery. Wow. And so when you can't. You know, you look on TV, they're giving these old people all these, it's because they're no longer eligible for anything else, right? Yeah. So you lock in that policy very early, as early as you can, right? Right now it's early. Yeah. Right today, no matter what it is, right? And get it going and understand that should be a part of your portfolio, even before you start investing. Right. Because you need that tax-free money. Tax-free money, that bucket, cash value life insurance and Roth IRAs, you need those. Especially if you're thinking about retirement. Maybe people aren't. Right. If you're just thinking about living and surviving this world, you need to have some money you can get to. And ain't no more than putting money under the rug type stuff. Because I don't have rugs. I got hardwood. Do you have rugs? Yeah. I got a couple of throw rugs. I got throw rugs. But they can lift them up. You know, my grandmother used to have a little corner and, you know, we had it cut out and she put the...
Lift it up. Stuff now.
You got to have you...
What's the crowd roll bag?
He's stupid. You got to have that emergency fund, right? And you got to be able to... know it's growing for you. And in cash value life insurance, it grows whether you have it in or out. Yeah. Because
especially we ain't paying attention to it. We
can't settle it until you die. Yeah. So we got to keep paying you interest and benefits on top of that, right?
Yeah, you taught us something.
As if you didn't have the money.
Yeah. That's a big bankroll.
You're so silly.
You think about it, that's a hell of a bankroll.
What?
You know, say somebody, 48, make a policy and then you don't pass till 85. That's a lot of bread.
If it's cash value life insurance, gotta have the right kind, permanent. Right. Permanent.
Yeah, I want what you got.
Yeah. Don't say whole life.
Whatever,
whole life.
Permanent. Somebody, little bro or something.
Again, just trying to get the myths. Right. Kill the myths because they say, what is that whole life stuff? I've been hearing about people doing these annuities with this, fixed annuity. They hear things, but know what you're hearing, right? No, you got term, you got permanent. Don't be afraid to be educated. Things have changed over the years. It's not like it used to be. Annuities aren't as bad as they used to be. As a matter of fact, they're awesome. Right. And then, just things aren't. And people hear whole life. I hear so many stories, and it's refreshing to change that mindset, change the way people think about that too.
And that's good, man. You're doing that because a lot of, us don't know.
That's the point.
Because we're green to it,
That's why I thought I'm going to be a millionaire. Because I was first to go to college, got 2.5 degrees, and I knew nothing about life insurance. I was like, oh, God, I'm going to hit this community hard. And did. That's how I became 43.
But your drive is a mother. You know, a lot of people don't have that. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, it's, you know, you like a 1%er. You know, a lot of people.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because I ain't never sat in the audience and want to be in last place. So
right,
you know, I like that 1% thing.
Yeah, the 1%. You know, a lot of people can't do what you do.
True.
You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, but you're giving your voice that God gave you to teach the people, man. That's beautiful. You're teaching the masses out here.
Hey.
On your soapbox, Jesus in the community.
Don't play with him.
The Lord.
Don't play with him, and I don't play about him.
Man,
and I say, yeah. He's getting the glory this time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in my story before, if I think, oh, now I make sure that we talk about that. I couldn't have gotten here without that prayer. My grandmother drugged me all my life to church, Bible study.
Vacation Bible school.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, all the things. I was drugged. I had to go to association meetings and this and choir rehearsal. So you can't. My grandmother made my faith strong, you know, and the entire time I was depressed, I was talking to God like, what we doing? Like, today I'm happy, tomorrow I'm not. What's up? You know, just having that conversation. Yeah. And so,
I love it. Your divorce. How you handle that? You know, being with a person, you know, kids and all those things.
I think when you have two adults that know that they've either outgrown each other or not going in the same direction, I'm not opposed to divorce. If I'm not making you happy and you're not making me happy, whatever that is, right? I'm not opposed to that. And that's how we handled it, you know? It is what it is. And I got 2 beautiful kids out of it. I had fun, too. Yeah. My husband was my best friend until he wasn't. I'm serious. I believe in that. Like, I love love, but I don't love that hurt me.
Yeah, right.
You know, and I wasn't perfect. He wasn't perfect. But, you know, it's just you become an adult and you say, yeah, no, this isn't making me grow. Right. It's actually turning me into a demon. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, let us do this. So 2 adults came together and said, okay, this is it. We tried to hold it together. You know, I didn't come from a 2-parent family home. I really wanted that for my children, you know, and I tried as long as I could. I did. And then I just said, okay, that's it.
Yeah, because I just had my mother too, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I got a praying mama and a praying grandmama.
That's
you know
good.
What I'm saying? So it's like, shoot. Me and mom do this, like, you know, the older we get, you know, them conversations is everything. You know, Lord, baby, I'm trying to tell you, you gonna see it. And because I think she was laughing off of it the other day. She's like, boy, because she was up here last week for Mother's Day. And after we just talking, she was like, yeah, boy, you out here doing your thing. I said, appreciate it, Mama. I said, remember when I was at the house? In the garage, you know what I'm saying? Because I had some, you know, I'm like, man, well, Lord, what's going on? You know, and one of those situations, I remember I was in the garage just trying to make it happen and everything, and I'm put the scatter sights out there. It's like, yeah, I remember. You 32 then. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah. I said, look at it now, Mom. You see that? Yeah. She's like, yeah, you think about it. Who helping you? Just to think about it.
That's it.
Just who have you, baby? Just to look around.
That's it.
I said, man, you ain't lying. But God give you people.
Yeah, and you got to do the work.
Yeah.
God gonna help you, but you got to do the work.
Right, yeah.
You know, you can't just sit there and just, you got to do the work, you know.
Yeah.
He gave us 5 senses for a reason, right? And so I think, and I'm going to tell you this, that's funny that you said that, but because one time I remember, me and my cousins, we was like thick as thieves.
Right.
I don't even know how thick thieves are, by the way. I don't know where that came from. Right. And I remember it was so bad in our house. And I used to always say, when I get grown, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, I'm this. So one of my cousins got sick of me. She said, girl, you ain't going to do nothing. You just going to lay on that couch and say, when I get grown, I'm going to do this. I made her eat those words.
Right.
Because that was a motivator. You got to find something, right?
Right.
And not eat those words in a way to be... She blessed me, whether she knows she did or not. She did, you know. And for the longest time, it's like, oh, I'm gonna get. It was like, hey, you gave me the motivation I needed. I didn't have a mama to motivate me. Right. So when she and I have this conversation, there, she'd be like laughing, like, I don't remember saying that. I'm like, yeah, that's what you said. I remember that dirty carpet down there. I was looking at it like, living like this when I get older, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And
motivation.
you gonna laying over there doing that. baby. Okay, no, we're not doing that. It's a mindset. It's motivation. That was the motivation piece for me. So that's that.
Man, yeah, people, man, y'all gotta stop being poor. I ain't mean in the pocket, but
True
poor
story.
mentality, man. Because I stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a damn vampire.
Well, see, let me tell you, you know my saying, right? You should know about it now.
What's that, baby?
If you're the tallest clown in your circus car,
yeah, you're right.
it's time to change circus cars.
Tell you, folks.
I'm just saying, hey, we're in a circus, right? Do you not feel like you're in a circus?
Yeah.
But if you're not learning and you're not growing in your clown car, you're the tip top. You can't get through it. You're not learning anything. They pulling it out from you. You got to change cars, right? And it's important that you do that and do that early. Like, get somewhere where you can grow mentally, you know, emotionally, spiritually, where people don't make you feel bad about working on yourself, right?
Yeah.
So if you're the tallest clown in your circus car, your head is coming through the sunroof. You know they can't teach you no more. Find another car.
Get your SUV.
No, don't put more clowns in the car. Keep the little small clown car. You got clowns.
Keep the clowns away from you, man. Because I heard a old saying back in the day. He said, "How you kill a circus?" I said, "They said kill the juggler. Go for the juggler." That's what it is.
That's what they say.
Wow.
I never heard that before.
Yeah, I was like, that's yeah.
Yeah. But you got to get that mindset right. Yeah. And that's what I try to do on Sundays is just, I don't never know what I'm going to talk about on Sundays. I just let God lead me and try to keep people's minds, you know, even if it's for the next second, you know, just learning to even just talk to yourself and not feel bad about it, right? Motivate yourself, right? There's this song, hopefully you'll play it for these people, but when we end or something. It's called Celebrate Me by Inga Rose.
Okay.
That is my jam right now. You got to celebrate you and all the things you've been through, right? That you're still here.
Yeah.
And so.
I was saying, man, come up with a smile on your face, man. Thank the Lord. Take your vitamins, drink your beet juice. Yeah. That's what I do. Take me a little shot. Get your black seed or, man, go walk outside, hug a tree.
Talk to yourself. Tell yourself, hey, one more.
Yeah.
I know when going through depression, one of the tools I had was I can do anything for 2 minutes. Maybe not make it 5, but 2. I go, okay, I'm going to go wash the dishes. 2 minutes. By the time I said 2 minutes, come on, 2 minutes. But you have to talk to yourself. Talk yourself out of it. Yeah. Read yourself out of it. You know, it's powerful what you put in your brain, too. What are you listening to? When my son had a mental health crisis, I had this one, I'll tell you in a second, this one thing on every TV in the house, just reading, making him rehear something. Social media is a demon. Truly. It can be it's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, that's how you use it.
But this, I think this, the generation behind us, though, that's all they was using. And so it's messing with their mental, you know. And so I just try to feed him good stuff, you know, and make sure we, because when the child goes down, the mama goes down, right? So part of the depression after we got to 2018, then my son was incarcerated for something that he was just in the car. So by association, in the clown car. Right. So I'm saying, you didn't get out the clown car. Yeah. And by the grace of God, God just continued to course correct for him. He still got a high school diploma because his mama wasn't going to stop until they was taking his stuff to the jail. I was a praying mother. Do you hear me? Mm-hmm. And so just understanding and being able to talk about that. And so him going down took me down. And we went through that for about 2 years, right? He was in jail. He was 17 when he went, 18 he got to come out, but he was turning 18 in the next couple of days. So it's like your baby going from juvenile
to the big house.
To over there where them real people are. You know, I don't even understand how I made it through. You know, and then he was more uplifting while he was in there, but then when he got out, he got a little depressed or whatever. Not a little. We went through a whole mental health crisis. Let's be real about it in Philly. And so where it did something to my mental too. I prayed so much. I thought I was talking to Jesus at times. Right. Like really. And but I think that was all God transforming me to get me here to finish this book and to have this conversation. And I can authentically have it. I can have it without crying. I mean, I might cry. I'm 48 and do what I want to do. That's what I said last week.
Yeah, right.
But, and so just being able to be a voice to let people know they can have a voice, and they got somebody to help them, and so hopefully the book will help them, and it'll have some journaling pages, and I'll be doing some coaching, and my dream is to have a TED Talk. Let's talk about it. But I never knew what I was going to talk about. I always wanted to write a book. Right. Didn't know it was going to be a life story, that death and depression, but understanding that you're a big deal mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and keeping that to the forefront of your mind. I think that's really important.
Yes, it is. The name of the book?
You ready?
Yes.
I'm a big fucking deal.
Woo! Church. Y'all see that, man?
It is.
It's beautiful.
It is.
I like that.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful book. I already got the cover and everything. Yeah. Shout out to Trevecca University, one of our, I guess, was he a year before us? Maybe. But anyway, went to Whites Creek. Trevecca. So, you want to write a book? Call him.
Yeah.
Yep. So, we're working on it. Hopefully have it done by we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. Here.
Yeah.
Tim, we're going to get it done.
Yeah, we're going to get it done. You know what I'm saying?
But, I can't move till God move. And I didn't know that. It wasn't until a couple weeks ago as I was riding from Nashville back to Murfreesboro. And I was like, something just ain't right. Like, what is this? And he just started talking to me that day. That's when it hit me. This is what it needs to be about. You got to feel good. Got to feel authentic when you're talking about something. And I think I had to go through that just so I could really
because we spoke about it.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, we got to, I said, sure, we do anything you want to do.
Yeah. I want to make sure it's clear, bringing clarity to this topic. And I'm sure everybody's wrote a book about it, right? But hopefully mine will bless somebody, and
definitely.
And I'm always just a phone call away. I'm that person. Like, I want you to know.
And plus, you cute. They gonna sell. You know what I'm saying? You like, she cute, nigga. You better buy it.
I'm just saying.
You got hit like you got hit with a bag of nickels, probably boots.
You're so silly. I have us all.
yes, we do, man. I love it, man. Delta Sigma Theta. We ain't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? The mighty. Yeah.
All things LaShawnda.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
All things LaShawnda.
What did you pledge? What year?
Spring 99.
Okay. Oh, you've been about that for a minute then.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
At Tennessee State University, Alpha Chi.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You see how that homecoming?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Don't talk to me. Yeah.
What you doing for what's that, John Mayer? We play Jackson State coming up here now. That might be one of the ones.
I don't go out often, but when TSU go out, I go out.
Yeah. I'm gonna see it.
They made me.
Yeah,
so I try to support them in every way I can.
Yeah, because I seen you over there, got your banner over there pointing. I said, I love to hold her hand.
You so silly.
Shoot, I feel like I'm just.
I had to joke.
You want to hold your bag, baby. Yeah,
I thought I had a joke. I said, Lord, I thought I had done climbing poles. I thought I was done with poles. Knew you would like that. You're so silly.
You silly.
Look at here. Yeah. It was an honor,
Yeah.
Again,
that's
from
dope.
the hood.
Yeah.
To the highway.
Yeah.
I like all those words
and
to
beyond.
rhyme. And beyond. Yeah. So you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it, right?
Yeah. But you got to believe it, though.
That's right.
Yeah,
you got to do the work. And people say, what's the work? You got to journal. You got to believe in medication, too. A lot of people are like, I ain't taking that. Hey, God put them people here for a reason.
Right.
So it's either that and get where you need to get to, because I'm not ashamed.
Right, man.
Get to where you need to get to, or we're going to be looking for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might even be looking for you.
Yeah.
So you got to do what you need to do. I believe in the Bible, but I also believe that God created those people to help us.
Thanks.
And so everybody is not out here trying to get to you. It's kind of like the conversation I have with people say, I don't like the police. I'm like, every policeman didn't do that.
Crazy as hell.
They're supposed to protect and serve.
Right.
Let them.
Yeah.
Right? And
let's not break the damn law.
How about that? That don't even make sense.
Right. Like,
what you mad at them for? Because you got to tighten up coming through the light.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I'm about to wait.
But, I believe in you got to do the work. I was impressed by this young man that said he was journaling. Yeah. That's huge. It warmed my heart. That let me know I was in the right place too. Because God, He has God shots. Mm-hmm. He be shooting at me all the time.
That's why
that was it.
I partnered with him because he was talking God, but at the same time, you got to be careful with that because people talking God be slick as oil. You know what I'm talking about?
I talk to God. I ain't talking to nobody else.
Right.
So,
yeah.
So
when I heard him, I was like, oh, okay. He
really
say he walked that walk. So it was like,
Yeah. You know?
Yeah, brother. I've been looking for this all my life.
That's good. I'm proud. I'm proud for you. I'm happy for you, rooting for you. Appreciate the platform. I hope it goes bigger than bigger than bigger.
Man, thank you.
Because, hey, these are the promises of God, right?
Yeah.
Tighten up in the process.
Man, where they can catch you, LaShawnda?
Where can they catch me?
Uh-huh.
Well, of course, the book will have a website.
Yeah.
It's already up, actually. It's called, we put the asterisk in the, you for fucking deal.
Okay, yeah.
We don't want,
Yeah, you want
So
custom.
we got that. So it'll be coming up soon. But obviously, I'm at State Farm. So LaShawnda Bryant State Farm. I'm in Murfreesboro, but I am licensed in Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia. Okay. The phone number is 615-893-1417.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you. It's all things LaShawnda Yvette, right? So from people's first checking account to their first life insurance account, all the way up to portfolio reviews and retirement, I can do it. Okay. And so, or me and my team can do it. I should say that. Yeah. And it's fun. I have fun. So anyway, and also too, the book is coming. The coaching platform is already there. So just reach out. lbryantoffice.com.
Oh man.
lbryantoffice.com.
I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Like them peep toe shoes, girl. Ooh, I ain't know you got pretty feet like that. Ugh.
You need to get it together, Kevin.
Yes, I got to.
Kevin, chill. You didn't even tell him the story about.
Great girlfriend.
Yeah, don't tell him what you did, Kevin.
Oh man, I was a football player, and from the other side of town, and seeing
fresh meat.
This young, cute little thing, had a little toot on the boy. Had that Halle Berry popping. I just had that purple outfit. I said, yeah, she cute.
You remember what color outfit I had on?
I'll never forget it. Memory like an elephant.
I didn't. Okay.
Yeah. Like,
and then what did you do?
I said, let me holler at her. I was like, she like me, think she like me. That's when you had to get the piece of paper and fold it and stick it.
Yes, no,
she
maybe.
Had to pull it and unravel it. Yeah. And she's like, yeah. I was like, cool, Yeah, we dated, man. I had fun. Young puppy love.
Right,
13, 14? 13?
Something you can laugh about now we never forget.
Right. But we always been cool, though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Every time I see you.
You always been cute, too. So
Thank you. Oh, he's so cute. Y'all should see these flowers he gave me when I came out.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure they know. I don't know if everybody get treated like this or not.
A lot of them don't. Hey man, we love y'all, baby. Thank you for
Thank you so much.
Yes,
do I need to take some money from the pot?
Oh yes,
because I ain't got none to give.
You know what I'm saying? You got to go back to Ruthless County. You know what I'm saying, for the black folks out there.
God, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, they call it Ruthless County. Stay out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? But baby, thank you. And hope you do well. And
thank you.
God keep pushing you.
Sure,
You
thank
and your family. And
thank you.
You keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do it, and you do it well. Man, we'll catch y'all on the next one, man. 140. There's some change. I don't know, man. It's so many, you know what I'm saying? Y'all catch everything.
Praise God.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
He gets the glory.
Yes, all the time, man. Catch y'all in a minute, man. Church on the move. Pay your tithes on the spot and say, well, show up pocket thoughts.